I'm here at the Pop Century Resort and Disney World to see how this Disney Value Resort stacks up in our best budget hotel hunt. I'm on the hunt to find the best budget hotel near Disney, staying at the lowest cost options to see if they're really a bargain or actually a bedbug nightmare. We'll score each on 10 different categories and then rank which are worth it for your next trip. You can check out all of our stays in this playlist. Today, I'm at Pop Century to see what Disney considers a value and how it compares to our favorite offsite options. So let's take a look around. There are so many things to consider when it comes to Disney and deciding where to stay, but the most important things are how the hotel you choose will impact your days in the park. How far away is it? How are you getting back and forth? And Pop Century scores pretty well. The resort is located on Disney property, and although none of the parks are within walking distance, they're all within a 15-minute drive. Of course, that's only if you really want to drive yourself, because Disney offers complimentary transportation to just about everywhere. You can catch a bus from the front of the resort to Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, Disney Springs, or whichever water park is open. But the real magic here is getting to take the Skyliner to either Hollywood Studios or Epcot. The Skyliner is my absolute favorite type of transportation at Disney, so it's queued up for a pretty big score. Just make sure to leave in some extra time in the mornings, as the boarding dock serves both Pop Century and Art of Animation, and there can be a bit of a wait when everyone is trying to rope drop. We're giving Pop Century a 7 for location and an outstanding 9 for transportation. Next, let's take a look at the overall vibes and feel of this resort with atmosphere and cleanliness. One of the biggest drawbacks that we found with staying off property, especially for a budget option, is the lack of consistent atmosphere and cleanliness. If there's one thing you can guarantee from Disney, it's safe, clean, and comfortable spaces. Pop Century is no exception. Because this is a Disney resort, it does skew towards kids and families, but not in a way that makes it feel like adults aren't welcome. It's generally calm but lively. Peak times can be a bit chaotic though, especially in the food court and around the pools. Today though, it seems like everyone is in the park. One of the best things about staying at a Disney Value Resort is the culture and general sense of excitement in the air. I absolutely love seeing all the guest decorations in the windows from everyone celebrating their trips. It is absolutely a vibe. It just feels like the fun doesn't stop, even though you've left the parks, and for that, I'm giving Pop an 8. And when it comes to cleanliness, that is a solid 10. I score this category by deducting 1 point for anything gross that I see while I'm there. And there just wasn't anything to complain about, which is a very welcome change considering some of the things that we have found elsewhere. Seems like everything is off to a great start. Now let's go take a look around the property. This is so cool. I hope this is the one that I'm in. It's got peace signs and daisies and giant people dancing. And it says peace, love, and happiness. That's something we all need. That's what we come to Disney for, is peace, love, and happiness, right? Oh, Dad's gonna be so mad he's not here. It's like a little splash pool that nobody's in. Don't worry. So am I to assume then that Jungle Book came out in the 60s and that's why there's a giant balloon? And thus Play-Doh also must have come out in the 60s? Alright. We're learning. Oh, this one says out of sight. Heavy. I like it. I keep staying at All-Star Sports and I hate sports, and this is where I should have been staying. Oh wow. Okay. Here's the Skyliner, which I'll take tomorrow. Not today. Make sure there's no crocodiles. One of the scoring criteria for the best budget hotel hunt is novelty. And I would say a novel transportation, like the Skyliner, being just steps from a hotel room, is pretty novel. It's gonna score some points, I think. I can't wait to walk over there and ride to Epcot first thing in the morning tomorrow. Okay. I am absolutely loving the 1960s vibes. Oh!
And look, it has, okay, this is cool. This is so cool. It has all these signs around here. It says, the Clean Water Restoration Act is passed to combat pollution. Sci-fi series Star Trek makes its TV debut. Oh, that's cool. In 1967, Thurgood Marshall becomes the first African American appointed to the Supreme Court, and Disney's Jungle Book swings into theaters. So I was right. The Jungle Book did come out in the 60s. This is so cool, and there's so many of them. I mean, one for each year would make sense. That would make sense. Says, do the funky chicken, go something, right on. What does it say? Go boots. It says go boots, of course. Oh, I missed one. 1965, the Gateway Memorial Arch, created by Eero Saarinen, is completed in St. Louis, Missouri. And soft contact lenses are invented. In 1964, 10,000 screaming teenage fans greet the Beatles when they land at JFK Airport in New York City. Beatles reference. Loving this. Okay, we're getting to the years are going down, or decreasing. So are these areas in order? 1963, in the largest civil rights demonstration to date, Reverend Martin Luther King delivers his I Have a Dream speech, and Kodak launches the Instamatic camera. We're learning. We're learning. The giant yo-yo. That's amazing. Bowling pins. Okay, take it back. I want to stay in this one. I love bowling. This must be the 50s. Yes. Haha. Look, there's a sign that says that there's crocodilators and snakes in there. That's two things that I enjoy very, very much and don't have nightmares about on a regular basis at all. Ooh, in 1959, Alaska and Hawaii are admitted to the U.S. It's an interesting way to put that. And Frank Lloyd Wright's creation, the Guggenheim Museum, opens in New York City. Okay, yes, we are in the 50s now. It says, real hip poodle skirt. The poodle skirt. The easiest Halloween costume to make of all time. I didn't realize Art of Animation was that close. I may have to go over there tomorrow. We'll see how much time I have. In 1957, Utah becomes the last state on the Navajo Nation to give voting rights to the Navajo. And Frisbee disc throwing sweeps across U.S. college campuses. Two facts of completely and total equal importance. Sure. This is Duwap. I swear to God, if I see a crocodile or a snake, this is automatically getting vetoed off of the best budget hotel hunt. I promise you that. Hang loose. I really thought that was the 70s. But okay. And this does say transistor radio, but I wonder if it was always a transistor radio because that looks like a carton of cigarettes. This pool is shaped like a bowling pin. That's very cool. A big old jukebox. Oh, I love this. That's very cool. Yeah, that does not look like a transistor radio to me. Yeah, this does not look like a transistor radio. This looks like a carton of cigarettes. You know? You know? Lady in the Tramp. That's so cute. Major novelty points, because I also love Lady in the Tramp. And you can't have Lady without the Tramp. I love it so much. Okay, let's take a look at the map here and see where in the world we are. Oh, way over there. Oh, interesting. So the 50s have 3 buildings. The 60s have 2 buildings. The 70s have 2 buildings. And then the 80s and 90s have to share 3 buildings. Feels like millennial hate, if I'm being honest. Okay, found the 1970s. For the 70s, we've got an 8-track of Country Highway Greatest Hits. The building is covered with mood rings. Mood rings feel very 70s adjacent. Oh, there's a track list. Energy Crisis of Love. It's the me decade, but I still love you. Kung Fu Convoy. Don't gas ration your love. Rhinestone Roller Derby. Legend in My Own Mind, and 2010's of Tim Ford. Okay, I see. We've got disco dancing. We've got platform shoes. What's it say? I can't read it. Over here in the 70s, polyester. It just says polyester. Okay. Sure. Foosball was invented. The big wheel trike. Everyone had a big wheel trike, right? I don't know. I don't think this was Mickey Mouse being invented. Maybe it's supposed to be Disney World having opened. I'm really perplexed by this. It just says polyester on the top of the building. Okay. Onward. It is a giant tricycle. That is a real big wheel. Crazy. Crazy. And now, if I were the 90s, oh, I bet it's this way. I see a Mr. Potato Head. That is definitely 90s. Or 80s. I feel like it's 90s. Maybe that's just because of Toy Story. There's a Rubik's Cube. That's 80s. Haha, I have found it. Some more 70s over here. What does it say? Mood ring. Okay. Earth Day. Sure. Was Earth Day invented in the 70s? I feel like all the other words on the buildings are like things that people said in that era. Did a lot of people go around in the 70s and be like, Earth Day? Because, okay. On to the 80s. And the 80s is covered in Pac-Man. Yes. There's a big Rubik's Cube. I mean, you can't have the 80s without a Rubik's Cube, obviously. And we also have a giant Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, which is pretty cool. Yeah, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, so this is still 80s because it has Pac-Man. And it says, Zoink. That one says preppy. Okay, feels a little 80s. Got a break dancer here on the side of the building. Oh, and it says break dance here. Yeah, all right. I mean, it's giving 90s to me a little bit, but maybe I was just behind the times. Okay, Sony Walkman, that's definitely 80s. That's definitely giving 80s. Says yuppies. And a giant Roger Rabbit. Oh my god, this is my favorite hotel. I'll never stay anywhere else. It's my favorite and I love it. We hope you're having a groovy day. Please be quiet. Okay, I'm in love with this Roger Rabbit though. This says, to the max, radical. And here's another pool. This is the fourth pool. There's still nobody in it. Wow. I mean, it's like 10:30 a.m. on a Saturday, so everyone's in the parks, but like nobody's at any of these pools? That's a little crazy. Okay. So this one just says, the net. And as a child of the 90s, I can tell you we didn't go around just saying, oh, it's a surf the net. Okay, it's a surf the net. That makes more sense. Surf the net. And it has rollerblades. And what I'm going to assume are CDs, because records wouldn't make sense. We have more people dancing. They're kind of dressed 90s, like streetwear. We've got baggy pants. That feels very 90s. And a laptop. got like different things that happened in the 90s open. So Animal Kingdom opened. Aladdin came out. Very cool. Fun fact, if you're a youngin' and not an old person like me, this is the actual size of a laptop in the 90s. You actually had to carry this around. It was really heavy. That's why we invented those roller backpacks. It's the truth. It's real life. Hip hop. It says hip hop. Okay, we did like our hip hop in the 90s. They're playing the Backstreet Boys right now. And that's gonna be a negative for me. That is a deal breaker. It's gonna cost some points, I'll tell you that. Okay, let's go check out the buses. God, it's been a long time since I've taken the buses around Disney. I'm usually here with my car or rental. So let's see what it's like to take the buses from a value resort. Okay, so the buses from Pop Century to Animal Kingdom was fine. It was fine. It did get very crowded. There was standing room only, but it's a short ride. It's 10 minutes. There were outlets in the seats, which was very accommodating. So yeah, all in all, it was all right. It was all right. It was a mode of transportation. It was complimentary and it got me where I was going. So that is what we were looking for in the best budget hotel hunt. Now, I am here at Animal Kingdom to go film another video testing the single rider lines to see if they actually save anyone any time. You can watch that one right here, I think, somewhere on the screen. And I'll get you back at the hotel. Okay, I'm back at the resort, so let's take around the room and check out the cleanliness, comfort, and room functionality. Now, when you first come in, there is a light switch, super handy. We have the Hey Disney. Okay, I didn't activate it, thank goodness. Never mind. Okay, we're good. This is like, it's like the Alexa. If you have an Amazon Alexa or Google Nest, it's a voice assistant that you can get a hold of the housekeeping. You can get new towels. You can ask for whatever you need. You can set an alarm. It'll tell you stories. It'll have characters talk to you. So that's pretty cool. Then we have a window here with this cute silhouette curtain that says, it has Mickey and it says, oh boy. And this is thick. There's not any light that's gonna come through this at all. But I do wanna show you my view. Okay, now, not everyone's gonna get this room, so I don't know if this counts, but they put me in the 1980 section and they put me in building 9. And like Taylor Swift, I was born in 1989. And then my room looks out on the courtyard. And who do I get to wake up to and say good morning? That's Roger Rabbit. Moving around the room, we have the thermostat. Now, how far is this? Okay, it'll let you go down to 68 without jailbreaking it. Some of the other value resorts, like All-Star, they have older thermostats, and you can get it to go down to 65, I think, but you have to jailbreak it. I don't know how to jailbreak this one. I'm sure it's on the internet. Here's the filter for it, which we've seen some of these that were not great on some of our budget resorts. Pretty gross. That is disgusting. Like, I almost want to just take that off and clean it. And you can't because, oh God, yeah. The bolts are painted over. That looks clean. That looks great. It's fantastic. And the screws aren't painted in. You actually take it off if you need to. We've got a little convenience counter here with an ice bucket, some cups, a tea and coffee station, coffee maker, a little drawer here so you could put your, I don't know, your plastic cutlery, or if you brought anything with you needed. There is a mini fridge. It's tiny, but it would work. Trash and recycle. This big old light that's not on. Ha, now it's on. Oh, that one's on too. Oh, it gets real bright in here. Okay. Moving around the room, we've got some electrical sockets here on the wall. Handy. Handy. We've got the entertainment unit here with the large flat screen TV. And on that TV, you can get your Disney channels, basic cable. It does say you can connect to Disney Plus, but it doesn't really work. We've got 2 more outlets here and here, 2 USB-A, a 3rd USB-A, and a USB-C. We've got a nice deep drawer here. Deep drawer here. Then you've got your safe, extra pillow, nice little hideaway spot. We've got a spot to hang things. That is super handy when you're coming in and you have your park bags and backpacks. This is a big thing for me. Every hotel room should have hooks. Moving into the bathroom here, there is a hanging closet with some extra storage down below. Now I will say I don't love this. This up here, in the frame here, this doesn't open. It just, so that's lost storage space. Ironing board, steam iron, which is new. I've only seen regular irons in like the All-Stars, which is where I stay. Little vanity set up here with some extra supplies. A nice little cabinet with your hair dryer. So you could put some stuff away without cluttering up the whole space. Tissue box, lighted mirror for makeup, excellent. Have a magnification mirror, more outlets for your hair dryer, hair straightener, what have you. We've got a big old mirror here, full-length mirror, so you can see exactly what you look like. This is cool. I haven't seen this in any of the other hotels, but you can, when you lock it, it turns white instead of red. I do think that's backwards. I think it should be red when it's locked. And also I figure most people probably know whether or not you're in there, but it's cool. It's all right. It's an interesting feature. It's a noisy door. Okay. Moving into the water closet or wet room, we've got towel bar, light switch. Okay. Towel bars, toilet, basic stuff here. We've got a walk-in shower. We've got the walk-in shower. Now, a lot of the value resorts here on property have tubs, and this one doesn't have a tub. And I don't love that. I would prefer to have a tub, personally. But it does have this like very nice shower head. You've got the rain shower head up here, and then like the adjustable hand shower head, and that's pretty bougie. I like that. You also have a clothes drying line for your bathing suits or anything else that gets wet. Over here on the nightstands, you've got a switch to operate the light, 2 more electrical outlets, 2 more USB chargers, a nice little storage area for whatever you need first thing in the morning. Very comfy bed. Very comfy bed. We've got this super cool contemporary looking headboard. And then on the other side, again, we've got 2 outlets, a USB-B and a USB-C, and then a light switch that controls this one over the bed, but it also controls this one over here. Over here, you probably know what this is. This is something that is very Disney, especially in recent years. They put this in a lot of the rooms, value or not. And it is, you know, it's a table with 2 chairs, so you can sit and eat, do your homework, edit videos, whatever it is that you are needing to do during your downtime. But then you can move these chairs, which are ungodly heavy. There's no reason for that. And then this comes down. Then you have this second bed. You can technically sleep 4 in here. I don't know if it would be comfortable, but you could fit 4 in here easily. The beds are very comfy. I slept like a baby last night. And yeah, that's my room here at Pop Century. Total outlet count is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 outlets, and 2, 4, 6 USB-B and 2 USB-C. That is a lot of power. I think room functionality, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. And for comfort, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Design is a whole property. Oh my God, hold on. Where were we? Oh, design and theming. Now, design and theming is more than just what's in here. Although, can we just, hold on. The design and theming is pretty good. It's a little bit more minimal Disney. It's not as outlandishly in your face Disney, at least not in the rooms. Outside the building's exteriors is definitely a little bit more in your face Disney. Anyway, I think overall I'm going to give design and theming around here, I think I'm going to give it a 10. It's good. It's very good. It's a fun theme. It's not like classy. That's for sure. But classy is not really what I'm looking for when I go to Disney, and especially not in like a budget hotel. I'm not expecting classy. This is so over the top. It's fantastic. And also, I can't sit like this anymore, and I need to put the bed away. You know what's super crazy is that the chairs weigh like 25, 30 pounds, but the bed itself is super light. It's weird. Amenities. Okay. So technically this is a 3-star hotel, and that means that it has food on site, it has a pool, there's something else. Maybe it has a bar or something. I don't remember. But that's not how I rank it. For me, I would also like to have a jacuzzi or a whirlpool to sit in at the end of the night. And I'd really love to have a fitness center because, you know, I'm missing my workout, although 30,000 steps a day is a lot and it makes up for it, but it's not here. They do have a pool. They do have Wi-Fi included. You don't have to pay extra for that. And they have a business center. So basic amenities. So I'm going to give that a 6. All right. And then novelty. We are at a Disney value resort, so there's a lot of novelty. You can't see fireworks, but every Disney property has a lot of novelty to it. So they're going to have movie nights 3 nights a week down by the pool. You can go and sit in a lounger and watch a movie under the stars on a big inflatable screen. I think that's fantastic. There is a s'mores campfire night. I think it's weekdays that they do it, every weekday. I love that. Love that. Obviously, the theming is very novel. I mean, did you see that 40-foot laptop? That was pretty cool. And all the signs around that are educational and teach you about different things that happened in each year through history. That's really cool. Very novel. The characters come to the resort. In fact, when I was getting dropped off by the shuttle, I had to wait because the characters were crossing the street and the bus couldn't go. So you're gonna get characters just right outside your room on a limited basis. They usually come for 20 or 30 minutes in like the mid-afternoon.
We're going to give you novelty in dates, and that just leaves dining. And there is a few different options in the food court here that will suit most dietary restrictions. And it's pretty good, but it's not much to brag about. So we're going to give it a 6. Entry into our B category. Great value. It's a good option if you want to stay on property, if you don't have the transportation to get around. But we've got a few better value options in the works. So like and subscribe to see what's coming.
So why is it so dark? I'm here at Pop Century today. To see how this Disney Value Resort stacks up in the best budget hotel hunt. Century Resort. Okay, well, I've just discovered that my mic hasn't been on this entire time, so it's still not on. No, it is. Get down. Get down, get down. Get down, get down. Get down, get down. I do work out. That shouldn't be that heavy. It's crazy. Chair. Although, you can't convince me that those, what was it, a tape recorder is not a box of cigarettes. You can't. It had to, that's exactly what it was. I'm telling you, and then they painted it. I'm telling you.